So Leute, wir sind am Friedhof der Marienkirche angekommen, auf der Suche nach dem Mausoleum der Merzels. Und ich bin gespannt, ob sich das mit der lateinischen Inschrift und mit Frans Leiche heute aufklärt. Ich habe das Gefühl, dass jetzt ein paar Handlungsstränge wieder zusammenlaufen. Wir haben nämlich relativ viele Dinge noch offen. Und da gucken wir mal. Hier, wo ist das Mausoleum? Ich muss dem Hinweis auf die Grabinschrift aus Viktorias Notiz folgen. Das ist der einzige Anhaltspunkt, den ich habe. Gregor sagt, der lateinische Text sei eine Grabinschrift auf dem Mausoleum im Friedhof der Marienkirche. So, und hier, der sogenannte Prophet Moise will, dass ich den Kopf von Fran Merzel finde und zu ihm bringe. Er behauptet, Fran habe seinen Kiefer mit einer goldenen Platte und Zähnen aus reinem Gold verstärken lassen. Wenn das stimmt, sollte es kein Problem sein, den Kopf ausfindig zu machen, wenn ich in seiner Nähe bin. Ich denke, dass das hier auf jeden Fall alles irgendwie zusammenläuft und hier rette Mäuse. Evelina ist am Boden zerstört, dass ein Mann namens Rudolf Moisek Gott abgeschworen hat. Einst war er ein vorbildlicher Katholik, in der Kirche und in der Gemeinde insgesamt geholfen hat. Sie glaubt, dass er sich noch ändern kann. Wenn ich die Gelegenheit habe, sollte ich mit ihm über die Sache sprechen. Gut. Ich hoffe, hier kriegen wir einiges heute erledigt. Wir gehen jetzt mal los, gucken uns den ganzen Laden an.
I don't see any mausoleums, just graves entrapped within heavy iron cages.
Genau, und das war der Punkt, den auch der Gregor schon angesprochen hat, dass es dieses Mausoleum vielleicht gar nicht mehr gibt in der Form. Oder aber es ist direkt in der Kirche.
I see no mausoleums here.
I pray for Gregor, I really do. There will be consequences if he lied. Let's
Ja.
go take a closer look at the graveyard.
Seems like the police just left things as they found them. Are those demon traps in the shadow of the church?
I saw them in the woods outside the watermill as well.
Dämonenfallen, okay.
And pages from the Bible. What's wrong?
This can't be true. This is impossible.
Your Bible? I've never seen it before.
Oh my God. No, no, no.
What happened? Talk to me.
No, God, no.
What is that? Inside the Bible.
She did this. God, she did this. She destroyed it. Father, how could she?
Son, do you remember your aunt?
Only her ghastly white face in the coffin.
My dear sister. She was such a beautiful woman, a perfect creation of God.
She didn't love God.
Not in the right way.
But, Father, I don't understand.
Jetzt kaputt. Also. Was ist die richtige Art, Gott zu lieben?
What is the right way to love God?
I've always told you, the only way to love Him is to be alone with Him. God is everything, and nothing else should matter to us. When we achieve that, our faith is true, and we are fulfilled and protected from the evil.
Warum haben wir den Onkel heute Morgen begraben?
Why have we buried Uncle this morning?
His soul could not endure the agony of his body no longer.
But why? How is that possible? He wasn't like your sister. He was a devoted man.
I know, son. Sometimes God is not enough. I could die soon, too.
Du wirst nicht sterben. Es ist die Traurigkeit, die dich jetzt so denken lässt.
You won't die. It's the sadness that's making you think that way now. Uncle is now in a better place where shadows and witches don't exist. Don't be sad.
Oh, Benedict, you are such a good boy, almost a man now. I'm very proud of you. You know that, right?
I'm doing my best, Father.
For centuries, we, the Dohnanis, had a tradition of passing a part of our body to the son, the eldest son in the family. From now on, you must keep it and protect it at all costs. It is part of your body now. At all costs, You must keep it until death comes.
Vater, ich verstehe das nicht. Und ich auch nicht.
Father? I don't understand.
It's already on your nightstand, but don't touch it until morning arrives. You promise?
I promise.
Now sleep. Get some rest. Your sister and mother need you to be strong.
Benedict! Benedict, wake up! Mother is going mad! Father is not here. He left a note. He left us. Benedict!
Benedict, are you all right?
Okay, das ist also die Bibeldatei des Körpers und die wurde hier zerstört. Okay. Ja, da haben wir es auch stehen. Sie hat mir einen Teil meines Körpers abgeschnitten. Warum sollte sie das tun?
She cut a part of my body. Why would she do that? Wasn't it enough to drag me into this place? She had to desecrate my Bible too. Oh, God.
Get up. Get yourself together. She had a good reason to do it.
Da bin ich mir nicht so sicher. Ein guter Grund, sagst du?
A good reason, you say?
Yes. Thanks to her cleverness, we found the book everyone is looking for. We have it right here, Benedict.
She destroyed my Bible. And what happened to it? And the pages on the ground? Where are they?
I kept calling you for a few minutes straight, but you didn't respond. You were petrified. So I took that dreadful book from your Bible, gathered all the pages I found on the ground, and placed them inside. The Bible is in your pocket.
What book?
The Sek'vra.
A book of pure evil placed as a seed in my father's Bible. First the town, then the house, and now my Bible, all trying to kill me.
Will you calm down and keep it quiet? We might not be alone here. Calm down. She carved out the pages to place the Sek'vra inside the Bible. It's a strange decision, but think for a moment and ask yourself, would she ever desecrate it if she had other options? We don't know what happened last night. This could be the move that will save her life. Save everyone's life. Remember, Meinem is looking for this book too.
Super, und ich habe es jetzt in der Jackentasche, ne? Also, ich habe es schon mehrmals gesagt, Viktoria ist nicht mehr meine Schwester. Ich kenne sie nicht mehr.
I said it already a number of times. Victoria is no longer my sister. I don't know her anymore.
It didn't cross your mind that it's you who has changed, not her?
Spare me. I know who I am. I didn't change. I evolved into a better me.
It's still not too late to learn how wrong you are.
Frage dich, wie kommt es, dass wir meine Bibelseiten hier gefunden haben?
Ask yourself, how come we found my Bible pages here?
I don't know. Maybe they fell out.
She wanted the police to find them. That's what happened. She murdered the mayor and then threw them. Or placed them in the mayor's pocket so I would fall under suspicion. Think about it.
I refuse to believe that. I refuse to believe anything. She did nothing wrong, and she is not dead. Now let's do what we came to do here, with the bare minimum of conversation. We have to act fast and keep quiet. Shall we?
Ja, würde ich schon sagen. Das Mausoleum, okay. Wir können hier rein, hier gibt es Grabsteine, Kreuze, Kreuze, Grabsteine. Wir schauen mal schnell.
Egri somnia vana. Cineria gloria sera venit.
Ich glaube, so kommen wir aber nicht weiter.
Est quaedam flere voluptas.
Zumal ich das alles nicht verstehe.
Et occidit et bibi sanguinam et viscera devoravit, in inferno nulla est redemptio, non miserere eum Deus.
Is this what we're looking for?
Okay. Dann doch.
It is.
Doesn't look like a mausoleum to me.
Everything is hidden in this town. So why would this tomb be any different?
If you say so. Now what?
We find a way to uncover its secrets.
Oh, ich ahne was.
It doesn't fit.
Das wäre zu einfach gewesen.
This feels wrong.
Ja, war aber ein Versuch wert.
Robust, made of steel, though centuries old. There's no way we could break it.
Und den Schlüssel müssen wir in der Kirche finden.
A keyhole suggests the cage can be lifted, but only after it is unlocked.
Ja,
How wise you are.
eben. Und trotzdem probiert das aus. Na gut. Wo geht's hier wieder raus? Da. Ich würde sagen, wir gehen mal in die Kirche rein und gucken, was wir da finden. So, da ist eine Tür. Und sonst finden wir erstmal nichts, ne? Okay, nur die Tür. Auch gut.
It's locked and massive. No chance of getting to the other side without a key.
Irgendwo muss er hinpassen.
It's not going to work.
Ach. Ist das jetzt hier tatsächlich erstmal eine Story-Sackgasse gerade? Wir können hier nicht weiterlaufen. Doch, okay. Da war nur jemand im Weg. Geht es raus? Hier ist der Altar.
It's still holding up well. Some holes and missing parts here and there, but overall it's in good condition. Wait, the eye looks similar to the one in the note. The Eye of Providence. This is what my sister drew. But why?
Weil es hier irgendwie weitergeht.
Nothing. Wait, I think I see a shiny thing in there, but no way to reach it with my hand. The hole is too narrow. I'd need something thin and long to get it out.
Seil, Kreuz.
This feels wrong.
Ach, irgendwas musst du mit dem Ding doch mal machen können. Spieß?
Hungry, Nikolai?
Ugh, where did you get that? Throw it away.
Ja, schmeiß
The
weg,
prophet
genau.
told me nothing good is achieved without food.
So, kommt da jetzt ein Schlüssel?
A key.
Indeed. The stick came in handy. A peculiar key. Massive.
Gut, dann haben wir schon mal ein Geheimnis des Zettels gelöst.
I saw these below the house. Twigs, branches, ripped up cloth. What specific meaning do they have for the Saborans?
Gute Frage, nächste.
Blood red stained glass. It looks original, ancient. I wonder who could come up with such an idea to use it here. It makes the whole house terrifying.
In der Tat. Und ich würde sagen, wir checken kurz, wo es hier rausgeht.
I'd rather use the front door. I don't know how to explain it to myself, but I feel a strange presence here. It's foreboding.
Gut. Aber nicht bevor wir das hier getestet haben.
I should contemplate more about this decision. It's locked and
Ja, wir haben doch einen Schlüssel. Warum sagst du denn dann sowas?
I struggle to find a reason to do that.
Okay. Dann ist das der Schlüssel fürs Grab. Ich glaube, dieses hier.
Seems like a perfect match. Will you just stand there or help me out with this cage?
Why don't you try it yourself first?
I can't do it alone. It seems like the cage and the stone lid are joined together.
We can't do it together either. Find something that could help us pull it up.
Das Kreuz? Ah. Können wir hier irgendwas mit dem Seil basteln?
This could work.
Es wäre nicht das Spiel, wenn ich schon alles
Take the
hätte.
rope and pull up. I'll push it from down here.
Wenn
This
ich
is
nicht schon alles
taking
hätte.
too long. I'll help you so that we can finally leave this place.
Keep pulling, Nikolai. Now that's interesting. A staircase hidden below the lid, leading into somewhere.
A mausoleum.
Aha.
Rejoice. You were right. Now get down there and tell me why you've wasted so much of our precious time.
Gut, ich bin gespannt, was wir finden.
Can you see Victoria?
Only death. It smells very badly down here.
Could be Fran's body. Found it yet?
For God's sake, I just got here.
I knew this would be a waste of time.
Come downstairs. I could use an additional pair of eyes.
I prefer not to. I'll take a look at the book while waiting on your resurrection.
Okay, hier gibt es ja doch einiges zu finden, würde ich sagen. Hier haben wir erstmal eine Leiche.
It's a burnt corpse of a small-sized woman.
Eine Nische.
Just a large storage jar with something slimy and gangrenous inside. I don't want to know what it is.
Auch nicht. Das ist die Nische.
Some felt pens, rags, and a folded paper. Let's take a look at the paper. How is this possible? Nikolai, come downstairs, quickly, I found something! Nikolai? Is he even up there anymore? This isn't Victoria's handwriting. The Lang brothers left it for me? Why would Victoria want it? And where does this red trace lead to? Nothing makes sense. I'm taking it with me. It's probably the only reason why I have been led here. God, so many questions on my mind. Instead of getting to the truth, I'm constantly being weighed down by it.
Okay, wir gucken trotzdem weiter, auch wenn er meint, es gäbe nichts mehr.
2 plastic bags full of a kind of powder. A yellow type of chalk, perhaps? Then a handful of used syringes and burned spoons. I think the bad smell comes from them. It's sulfur. Dear God, these 2 brothers are using it to drug themselves. I'm not a junkie, but how do they survive with pure poison in their veins?
Okay, nächste
Ironically, the
Leiche.
teeth are still so shiny, even in death. Gregor didn't lie, and Moisa said the truth. There is gold in his mouth. This is Fran's body, and the head has been severed. It was just placed on the body. Should I take the head and get it to Moisa?
Ja, mach.
I'm not picking it up just like that. It's surely infectious. I need something to put it in.
Schwieriges Rätsel.
Sometimes I don't understand myself. God forgive me for this act.
Dann hatte ich ja schon recht, dass hier einiges wieder zusammenführt.
This body looks ancient, as if it had been mummified centuries ago.
Ich würde sagen, wir können aber gehen. Fast. Oder noch die Inschriften, ja.
Konrad Griswold. No birth date, just 1444 as the year of death. Cannibal filth. Bella Griswold. They did good to get rid of her. After what her father did to her, she would have grown up to be a monster as well.
Vermutlich. Hier ist nichts mehr. Wir haben alles gesehen. Wir gehen schnell wieder raus. Es ist ein bisschen unheimlich hier unten.
Where's Nikolai? He disappeared again.
Ja, den Verdacht hatten wir eben schon. Super. Was können wir machen? Den Kopf wegbringen? Nikolai suchen? Wir gehen nochmal in die Kirche. Da ist er. War mir klar.
What are you doing here? Nikolai? Stop ignoring me.
Shh. Looking for one amount.
Okay. Sohn und Mutter.
You won't leave me ever again?
Always with you.
How? How can I even know you really are my mother?
Seek answers from me.
Wo hast du mich als Baby gefunden?
Where did you find me as a baby?
Not in the well as others.
Where?
Nowhere. You are my son.
Ja, was ist mit den anderen Waisenkindern passiert?
What happened to the other orphans?
Dead. All decomposed. Deserved fate.
They deserve to die for what they did?
Vile creatures they are. I had to protect you.
Was ist das hier schon wieder Krankes? Wer war mein Vater?
Who was my father?
Father, live.
What did he used to say to me?
Sin, degenerate of God.
What about God? What did you say about him?
God is plague. Leave God.
Das habe ich schon. Ich habe eine Lüge getötet. Was? Ich habe eine Lüge getötet, um die Wahrheit zu sehen. Na gut.
I already did. I killed a lie to see the truth.
Now you can see.
I can't. I can't find my family. Where in the mountain? Where? Show me. Tell me. Key to what? How? I don't understand. Mother! Mother!
God, what's happening to you?
Nothing to worry about, Benedict.
Mother! Where is she?
The town has remedies for such behaviors. He'll be fine.
Who are you? I think I saw you.
Dr. Kabir is the pathologist coroner of Sveti Kotar. You saw him earlier outside the church.
So, before being interrupted by the madman here, I was asking about your reason for coming here. It's not just a crime scene you're invading. You're putting yourself at great danger.
Okay, wir haben uns im Wald verirrt.
We lost our way out of the forest.
And why did you decide to venture in it in the first place?
Because we...
Say nothing more.
Warum bist du hier, Doktor?
Why are you here, Doctor?
Work. Even the smallest of details count.
Did you find any new piece of evidence?
Oh, I found more than that. It's clear to me now that after they killed our dear mayor, Nerman and Victoria disappeared into the woods.
Chief Nodden already said that you found her coat not far from here.
Indeed. They ran towards the mountain.
She is there with my child. And if we don't move...
Evidence points to the woman being taken by force.
You hear that, Benedict? I told you.
Hat sie mit Nermin zusammengearbeitet oder nicht? Das ist eine gute Frage.
Did she cooperate with Nermin or not?
She did.
She was taken by force. You just said it.
Lacht er so? Welche anderen Beweise hast du gesammelt?
What other evidence did you collect?
I can share only the conclusions.
And they are...
Victoria was ritually murdered and eaten by Nermin.
Liar. She's alive. I know she is.
But one little detail still bothers me. Why would Nermin leave such a deliciously innocent piece of flesh out there?
Das klingt auch schon total krank, oder? Du hast sie gefunden? Du hast Teile meiner Schwester gefunden?
You found her? You found pieces of my sister?
I was talking about the fetus.
What?
I want clear answers. If you tell me the truth, I might let you die before the ritual ends.
Monsters die eventually. You know that?
Simple and short questions demand simple and short answers. So please, where's Nermin? And what did you do with the Sek'vra book?
Ach du Scheiße. Nikolai hat das Buch. Ja.
Nikolai has the book.
Interessiert aber keinen. Nermin hat erst vor kurzem sein eigenes Haus besucht. Er ist geflohen. Wir wissen nicht, wo er ist.
Nermin visited his own house not long ago. He fled. We don't know where he is.
Get their eyes, hearts, and brains! I want to feel their flesh and soul thrive through me!
Servants of the unknown, you become the ashes of this world! My hands are God's words!
He disappeared. Kabir is gone.
Quickly, we must go. There might be more of them in the vicinity.
Let's go get him!
Don't be a fool. It would be suicide.
Let's go, Nikolai. He's our only chance of getting out of here alive.
The forest is mapped in my brain. Trust me.
Dann tun wir das
What
doch,
are we
ja.
doing here?
Nikolai, no evil dares to come here. This is the safest place in town.
I don't need safety right now. I need to get onto the mountain.
Enough. You're not going anywhere, fool. This is not the time to act heroic. The Saborans are on the move.
How do you mean on the move?
What and where, I do not know, but something is about to happen soon. You must tell me, what were you doing in that church?
Okay, wir sind der Grabinschrift gefolgt.
We followed the epitaph.
And?
The Lang brothers have been desecrating the subterranean mausoleum. It's dreadful.
I understand, but what have you found in there? Anything at all?
I found the ground plan to the Marov asylum.
Not a strange find, I guess. Timur Lang works in the asylum as the gravekeeper. Anything else?
Well, the ground plan has my name written on it.
What?
Show it to me. Interesting. This is the plan to the underground level.
Was befindet sich auf dieser Ebene?
What is on that level?
You are looking at the entrails of the asylum, where the inmates are held, tortured, and executed.
Any idea what part of the asylum this is? The part marked with an X.
I don't, but notice the detail below it.
Graves. So it marks where Timur works.
There must be something else. I doubt he would trace the route you need to take to see him.
It could be his destiny. The plot where Benedict is to be buried.
What is your problem?
We're losing time here looking at this useless piece of paper. Let's get going.
Gibt es eine Möglichkeit reinzukommen?
Is there a way to get in?
Brother, I strongly advise you not to do that.
Trust me, he won't. We're going onto the mountain now.
Henry, you told me yourself, I must follow the truth. What else do I have at the moment?
Marov was placed within the halls and rooms of the former prison Ferdinand. It's impenetrable, I'm sorry.
There must be a way in.
The island is one massive solid rock, and the only way to get to it is using a boat on the Via Dolorosa.
Meaning?
Dolorosa is an artificial pathway on the water, very narrow, created by tall and thick wooden pillars on both sides. It starts in the cave at the lake's shore, and the pillars are so close to each other that not even a fly can get through the wall. The only way you get in is by being denounced and deported. And you don't want that, brother.
Okay, ja. Das ist nicht Viktorias Handschrift.
This is not Victoria's handwriting.
That I can confirm.
Handwriting is the signature of one's life. You write in accordance to how you act and what you believe. Here I see pain, chaos, and loss, and so I am sure these letters and lines were put here by one of the Long brothers.
Nerman escaped from the asylum not so long ago.
He did.
Yes, but this doesn't explain my name on the ground plan.
What are you thinking?
That the Lang brothers were helping my sister to get Nerman out of there.
I'm losing my patience here. What are you talking about? They were helping her, and then they wrote your name on it?
Nikolai is right. It doesn't make sense.
Perhaps it was you who helped him escape, and we're in this horror because of you.
Says the man who didn't even recognize evil under his own roof.
Enough. You need each other.
Okay. Wie bist du in dieser Kirche gelandet? Nimm mir die Frage nicht übel. Ich bin dankbar, dass du es getan hast.
How did you end up in that church? Don't mind my question. I'm grateful you did.
You must forgive me, brother. After you left, I went into our archives and realized I have misled you. That's when I decided to go there myself.
You came in time to ruin everything. Those yellow things could have told us where Victoria is.
Brother, your wife...
Don't call me that. I'm not your brother.
Nikolai, your wife and child are dead.
God knows everything.
I'm just his voice.
All right, Father. I'm leaving. Benedict, are you coming with me or not?
On the mountain? Were you listening at all?
I can't let you go. Nikolai, do you have the book Kabir was seeking?
I repeat, I need to get onto the mountain. It's where Victoria and my child are being held captive.
The book is dangerous, and it should be destroyed immediately. The moment you step out of here, your downfall into obscurity will begin. Do not do that.
Wo mal was von den Waliser Hexenprozessen gehört? Von der Sek'vra-Religion?
Ever heard of the Valais witch trials? The Sek'vra religion?
I don't care. I have the key to save my family, and I'm not handing it to anyone until I succeed.
As we speak, that thing is corrupting your soul. You must listen. Give it to me.
Nermin versucht, uns in eine Falle zu locken. Geh nicht in den Berg.
Nerman is trying to lure us into a trap. Do not go into the mountain.
You mentioned before he was in the house. What house?
The one where Fran was murdered. It's where we spent the night.
You didn't... Oh, dear God.
Nikolai saw Nerman there, in the catacomb below the house.
Catacomb, of course. Every Saboran house has one. A web of catacombs hides beneath the town, and no one to raise them.
My wife and child are imprisoned in Udov.
He told you this, then let you live, only to lure you, and more cunningly, the two of us, into a trap.
I know. She's waiting for me.
Also ich bin ja jetzt eher Team Benedikt, muss ich sagen, ne? Sie sind tot, Nikolai. Lass sie gehen.
They are dead, Nikolai. Let them go.
Gib Pater Henry das Buch und lass uns diesen verfluchten Ort verlassen.
Give Father Henry the book, and let's leave this accursed place.
Ich weiß nicht, ob ich als nächstes, wo ich als nächstes suchen soll. Dass mein Name auf dem Grundriss der Anstalt steht, bedeutet nichts. Ich habe nichts.
I don't know where to look next. My name being on the asylum ground plan means nothing. I have nothing. I failed, God, and I'm leaving this accursed place.
Listen to him. You won't find the truth if you stay. Only more death. We will never know.
You both know nothing!
What is this?
You're right. You know nothing. Everything that's been happening was about you, your father, and God.
What?
Read the letter. We are in this horror. Your sister is somewhere. If my family is dead, then may my body become bloated and infected with pus and worms. Remember that. From the moment we woke up. No, from the moment you were forced to come here, you blamed her. Victoria did this. Victoria did that. She's a witch, a cannibal, a worshiper of demons. You couldn't be further from the truth, brother.
You are turning your back on God, Nikolai.
He has turned his back on me a long time ago. And if I need to do the same to him to save my family, so be it. The book stays with me.
Du wirst sie nicht aufhalten, Pater.
You won't stop him, Father?
I'll follow him and wait for the right moment to get my hands on the book. Then I'll destroy it, hopefully without the need to kill him. You stay here until I come back. You understand?
I can't promise anything.
Take care of yourself. God bless you.
Mother said I know where to find Victoria and the baby. What did she mean by that? I have no clue where to go on the mountain. I have to ask around for directions.
Gut, und das machen wir dann beim nächsten Mal. Jo, hier ist ja eine gewisse Dramatik mittlerweile drin und das Spiel fängt an, richtig spannend zu werden. Ne? Am Anfang habe ich irgendwie mich so ein bisschen in der Story verloren, aber jetzt, wo die Stränge zusammenlaufen und das zum großen Ganzen wird, ist das, glaube ich, echt ganz gut. Ich hoffe, es gefällt euch. Schreibt mir doch mal eure Meinung nochmal in die Kommentare und schaltet beim nächsten Mal wieder ein. Bis dann, euer Matze.